Last weekend, I know you did me through why. I know what you did that night. I got evidence, pie on sky high. Your face, it tells a million stories. Your eyes darken when you lie. Your lips, they tighten when you utter your perfect alibi. Hello there, ladies and gentleboys. How you doing tonight? It's Danny Stewart here for BasicBandDirect.com with another Naked Sound review. And got this lovely early 80s. This is an early 80s Fernandes revival jazz bass. I'm playing balance now with the tone right up. I had a Fernandes revival in just before Christmas. That was a slightly higher end one, earlier one, than this one, but basically the spec is very similar. In that they both had older bodies and rosewood on maple necks. The difference between this one and that one is that this has the all black neck and headstock, and it has standard tuners, not reverse wind tuners like the previous one had. That was a higher end model. It was like the 75, I think, and this is the 60 or 65 what is it? RJB65, I believe. Meaning it would have been about 65,000 Japanese yen. Well worth it, if you ask me. It's like, you know, just as good as your Fender Japan, basically. Maybe even better in some ways. This is like Fender Japan did sort of higher grade models, which were sort of around the 100,000 yen mark, and this is sort of more or less like that, you know. So really nice stuff, and of course this was released around, maybe they came out around 1983. I think this one's from about 1983 or 84, and it's just before they started doing the limited edition series, you know, because Fender Japan started to come out with the Boxer series, where they did the all black neck and then the colored body on their Boxer series. So this is kind of playing into that trend, right? Etc. Yeah, so that's my little new ditty that I'm working on now. Hopefully I'll have that recorded and ready in a week or so. Just finishing up the album with my band, the Trivergence. So that's on the priority list right now. I have just so many ideas that I have not completed, and this is one of them. So yeah, and this bass sounds really nice and plays really easily. Oh yeah. So that's with the tone about halfway. You heard it with the tone full up before. With the tone down. Face, it tells a million million stories. Your eyes darken when you lie. Your lips, they tighten when you utter your perfect alibi. But I know what you did that weekend. I know what you did with who, where, and why. I know what you did that night. Evidence, whoa, piled sky high. Your face, it tells a million stories. Darken when you lie. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. You know, intonation is good as you can hear with the chords there. You know, it's just it's a very good quality product. Fretwork's really nice. They're sort of they're small vintage style frets, very nicely rounded at the edges. You know, there's extra attention to detail on this range. You know, and the circuitry is the same as, I believe it's the same as the RJB that I had in before Christmas. It looks like it, same pots, and I believe the pickups are the same. Certainly sounds very, very similar, and that would be because the circuit is basically the same. The spec is essentially the same, except for the neck being all black and the tuning pegs not being reversed. That's the only difference that I can see. It's a great. I think it's just a wonderful instrument, you know. Yeah, it's got that vintage. It just feels like a genuine vintage jazz bass in the way that it responds. The radius and everything. Lovely bone nut on this one, nicely cut. So the truss is nice and healthy. You've got bottom access truss, and I've opened up the access on the pick guard here. That's the other thing. The pick guard is exactly the same as well. I believe that RJB I had in before was also a kind of vintage white pick guard. So that's the same. Yeah, all Fernandes, like under the pick guard. Usually they don't have truss access routed, but under the pick guard, if you take it off, they do have a little access point, so that you don't have to pop the whole neck off. You just pop the pick guard up or something. I don't know, but I prefer just to route the access in the pick guard anyway for my customers. It just makes life a little easier, and adjustments easy. So just to show you, so like if I tighten it if I tighten it up any more, it's going to start choking down here. You know, and it goes even further. You know. So it means it's very healthy. It's got life left. Let's go back. That's probably optimal. Yeah, it's got life left. Yeah, you know, it's good. It's already lasted It's already lasted almost 40 years. But it's still got life left in its neck. It's bloody amazing, isn't it, really, when you think about it. Let's go on the rear pickup, tone down. So 60s position pickups. Yeah, 60s position pickups, so it's not going to be quite as quacky as a 70s position, of course. But it's
It's nice and tasteful. Let's go with it halfway.
Last weekend, I know you did me blue. Why? I know what you did that night. I got evidence, pile sky high. Your face tells a million stories. Your eyes, they darken when you lie.
Yeah. Very nice indeed. So that's rear pickup. Let's go on the front. Let's rock out. So that's with the tone up. Actually, you could do the little less. You could do with more relief, slightly. Maybe a little tweak. That's about as best set, as much yeah, as much flattening as we can have. So yeah, this is optimal. And you know what? There's still plenty of room to go down on the bridge, so we could even have a lower action than this, I believe. It's already ridiculously easy to play. It's a 1.5mm action. Very nice. Let's go with the tone down and just plod around a bit. Plod. Yeah, so that's nice, isn't it? Fingerstyle.
I know what you did that weekend. I know what you did with who and why. And I know what you did that night. Evidence piled sky high. Your face tells a million stories. Your eyes, they darken when you lie. Your lips, they tighten when you utter your perfect alibi.
Something like that. Yeah, man, I love this bass. It's beautiful. So, I mean, that would give you a good idea of what it can do. It's available for sale right now. You can follow the link. If you buy it on Reverb or eBay, it's a little more expensive because, of course, we pay fees to those platforms. However, what you get is peace of mind, of course. They'll back you up if there's any issues with the sale or anything. Or, if you trust me, how can you not trust me? I'm not dodgy, promise. You can go direct through my site where it'll be probably about $50 cheaper. So, you know, save yourself $50 and you can use my website. And actually the trick is, the secret is that you are protected anyway, because the platform my website is on also has customer protection. You can pay through Square or PayPal, or you can pay by bank transfer or wise.com. We accept all of those. So credit card, PayPal, Wise.com. All of those methods are perfectly fine. Bank transfer as well. So there you go, guys. That'll do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again for another one.